Thinking of moving to Calgary? Amazing choice. Just be ready for 6 seasons, roads that curve for no reason, and a real estate system that hides pending listings like it's a secret society. Seriously, people from Ontario ask all the time, what do you mean the house is sold? Why is winter back in May? And why is every community named after a hill or a ridge or a tusk? But don't stress, this is what I do every day. I help people relocate to Calgary every week. And by the end of this video, you're gonna know what the algorithm of Realtor.ca isn't telling you, and how to actually land a great home without losing your mind. Today is all about how I help you relocate to the city in an easy, straightforward fashion. Let's get into it. All right, the first part is understanding your needs. Before you fly here, before you spend too much time on Realtor.ca, we need to talk. And we're gonna talk before showings even happen. I'm gonna make sure you're not wasting your time or a flight out here for no reason. First, we're gonna start with a Zoom call. 15, 20, 30 minutes. Getting to know me is easy. You can watch all these previous videos on my channel. It's me getting to know you, figuring out what your needs are, what your wants are, what your deal breakers are. Questions about your work location, your lifestyle. Do you wanna live in the suburbs? Do you want somewhere that's walkable? Do you want a 15-minute commute to work? Do you want a 25-minute commute to work? Or are you from one of these big cities where driving an hour doesn't matter to you? I think you're crazy. Most commute times here in the city, 20, 25 minutes. Over that, people think they're long. All these questions are gonna help so that when you do come to town, you're not driving around aimlessly trying to find the community.
You're going the wrong way!
We fine-tuned it before you've even come. When you come here, you can spend an afternoon in 1 or 2 communities and figure out if you like the vibe of them. Are they too far from downtown? Are they too far from the mountains? What about the community do you like? Do you not like? Can you see yourself living there? Again, I help people move here all the time. Book a call with me. We'll go through these options for where you want to live, where you could live, where you should live. If you're serious, reach out. Let's take some stress off your plate. Calgary market quirks. Our market just doesn't work the same as Toronto or Vancouver. In some ways, it's easier. In others, it's like trying to figure out a Rubik's Cube with oven mitts on. Today, we'll talk a little bit about some of the ins and outs of Calgary's quirks, with the first one being some of the terminology. We've got lane homes, we've got carriage homes, we have secondary suites. What do these mean? Those are all short-term words for a suite above the garage that isn't attached to the house with alley access. These are becoming popular in our area. They're very expensive to build. Calgary's trying to prevent the urban sprawl. It's allowing these older homes to create a laneway house in the alley, making it easier for people to age in place if they need that rental income or have their kids move in because house prices are expensive here. It's a great option. We've got detached garages. We've got single attached garages. We have tandem garages. What are those in our market? Attached garages provide the most value as it's winter here, 8 months of the year. It allows you to keep your car inside. The lifestyle of having the attached garage is amazing. You don't get covered in snow. You don't get covered in rain. It's a lot easier to unload the groceries for those parents doing the grocery trips, handling the kid, the car seat. Attached garage, most value. Double for sure, triple, we're probably talking luxury at this point. Singles is better than nothing. Your resale will be better with a double. Hopefully you have space in the alley to put one there. We have basements here in Calgary. It's rare to find a home that doesn't have a basement. Slab on grade, you might find out in the rural areas of the city, the surrounding circle of the city. You might find them there. They're pretty rare. Our basements here, you don't want a wood foundation. You don't want a cinder block foundation. I don't care what anyone else says. You heard it here first. It will impact your resale. It doesn't matter that it's warmer. It doesn't matter that it has a long lifespan. It will impact your resale. Don't do it. And of course, direction of the home matters as well. We are one of the sunniest cities in all of Canada. You want that sun traveling from left to right in your backyard all day long with a south backyard. These are the premium location spots. They'll sell better than the neighbor across your street. You have that backyard sun all day long. You might have to shovel a bit more, but trust me, it's worth it. HOA, tips, condo fees, what are those all about? Tips is super easy. It comes out of your bank account every single month. Your lender might require that they take the property taxes and pay them on your behalf, which is the same format. Having the lender take it, having the city take it directly. The lender does it on your behalf, so it's nothing that you need to do. HOA, Homeowners Association. We've talked about this in past videos. You might range from $250 to $800 on the lake. It's required. You must pay them. They'll come after you if you don't pay them. Pay your bills. Condo fees, required as well, monthly. Hopefully your property is well managed and they're not too expensive. It might be a self-managed fourplex with a set $150, $200 a month. Hopefully that's enough savings for the future. It's probably not, so you can expect a special assessment on something like that. Insurance rates have gone up a ton here in Alberta and across the country really because of all the climate change pieces that are impacting the weather. Calgary gets hail. There's no surprise. We had $1 billion worth of claims a couple years ago and a huge one last August as well. Those insurance claims are impacting insurance rates for condo fees. Condo fees are going up across the board for multiple reasons, but insurance plays into that. Hopefully your condo fees aren't over $600 a month, as that's kind of a threshold where it becomes a lot harder to sell if your condo fees are over $600 a month, especially at those lower price points. It's really hard to buy a $250,000 condo and have a $600 a month condo fee. Strategic showings. When you're coming in, flying into the city for 48 hours, it's not about how many homes we can see. It's about how many are we strategically looking at, what communities, what style of home, what price point. We'll have it narrowed down prior to you even coming. Back-to-back showings overlapped with timings and travel time. These are important pieces to make the showing day go very smoothly. The map is routed to make sure we're missing rush hour. We're hitting the southernmost ones first and progressing north. Things that just make sense. Those are things that your realtor should be doing. Walking through the home with context once we're actually at a showing. I can tell people, because of my renovation experience, this wall could probably come out. This backsplash should be replaced. Pieces like that really make for a valuable showing because the buyer can think about how they can make this house their own, handling objections, getting rid of those objections. Those are pieces that I can help with. While I don't necessarily need to be there, we can drive around some communities together if we have a gap in our showings. If we have a lot of time, maybe I'll take you out for lunch.
Not so bad.
Yeah. It's more tingly than hot.
Yeah.
Offers and legal differences. Here in Alberta, there are pieces that are much different than other provinces. You're gonna love this part. We don't have a land transfer tax. We don't have a speculation tax. The foreign homebuyers ban, you can still buy in some parts of our province. Number one, when we come to an offer, the deposit is due while you're doing your due diligence for your conditions. Generally, it'll be a 3-day buffer window. We make the offer on a Monday. The deposit is due by Thursday. This shows the seller you have some skin in the game. With the deposit, the size depends on the price that you're purchasing at. Is it a $250,000 condo? Maybe $5,000 down works if you're only putting 5% down. It depends on the seller. It depends on the situation. More is better until it becomes a point where you're out of pocket money for too long, where it doesn't make sense for you. Again, it's negotiable. To the legal portion of things, Alberta offers a simple process. The lawyer isn't involved until 2 weeks, 10 days before possession. Unless there's something we need to run by them, a special term, have them review the real property report, pieces like that. They'll do that for free because of my connections with them, but they're not really needed to process any mortgage instructions or land transfer documents until that week, 10 days before closing. Long possession dates here are common. 90 days is fairly long in our market, but not unheard of. It's 3 weeks that's fast. It takes a long time for the lenders to get those instructions to the lawyer. The lawyer has to do their due diligence into the paperwork. So again, 3 weeks is fast, 90 days is long, but it can happen. There's less red tape here. We are easy to purchase in Alberta. We have a good system for landlords for sure. We're very landlord friendly here, especially because of the land transfer tax. We don't have one here. Other provinces, this is $10,000, $15,000, $20,000 extra. That's just a fee. We don't have that fee here, making Alberta an amazing place to purchase. In the offer, we're also going to build in a walkthrough. We're going to build in a measurement for furniture, allowing you to check out the home that you've purchased, see where your couch is going to go, another access to the property. Maybe you're going to bring a contractor, see what it would take to pull that wall down, change the backsplash. These are pieces that are allowed here. They're accepted. They're commonplace. In addition to a walkthrough prior to possession, we're going to want to walk through the property 24 hours, 18 hours before the closing date. This allows to make sure the appliances are left, the home is in the condition that we saw it in multiple times prior. It's clean, it's tidy. Is the seller 100% out? Is there any holdbacks that we need to say, yeah, the paint was fixed on this wall, the sump pump is now working? Pieces like that we'll check out at the walkthrough before closing. And side note, closings are at noon here on possession day. Don't book your movers for noon. Closings go late. Closings could either happen early at 10 a.m., 3 o'clock. I've had one go as late as 4:30 in a day. Don't book trades the day of closing. Trust me. After purchase support, this is a big one. We don't just drop the keys and ghost you. This isn't Tinder. I'll provide you with internet options. Is it Shaw? Is it TELUS? Who do you want to go through? The power companies is a big one as well. 3-bin system. This is a big one. What is the 3-bin system? I'll explain that to you as well. As a renovator, as a flipper, I have the contacts. If you need a guy, I've got a guy for you. Painters, electricians, cleaners, just let me know. Insights into club options for volleyball, for basketball, even soccer. The Blizzards run a great program here. These are things that I know from living in the city for 26 years now. Text me anytime actually means something. I might not reply before 9 a.m., but I got you. These are things we can unpack later. Book the call, let's chat. It's 15 minutes, it'll save you 15 headaches. And I can reference you back to this video. No pressure unless you ghost me, and then I'll know you've moved to Edmonton. And good luck with that. Relocating can feel overwhelming, especially when you've been burned by a bad move before. But when we do it together, it's clear, it's honest, it's a straightforward process. And yeah, sometimes it's even fun.
I'm excited and I feel relaxed and I'm ready to party.
I hope you reach out. If you want more information on the Calgary market, check out this video. It's the latest market stats in our area. Hopefully it doesn't put you to sleep. We'll catch you guys on the next one.